Hey guys, FrostCloud here, and I thought I'd do something a little different. Today I'm going to be taking you all on just a fun, non-scripted tour of my room, my ship, my lair, so yeah, whatever. I remember hanging this up all these years ago. I remember I even uploaded on Derpy Burrow. So yeah, walk in, you immediately know that I'm a brony. Yep, so here it is. Up here, it's just not important, it's just a bunch of clutter. Yeah, my house is really messy, like my family is kind of messy. Like, recently I have been trying to upkeep it, like, yeah, at least you can see the floor right here, but it's not perfect, but, you know, I hope to better it over the years. I remember I got this not too long before I got my copy of MLP the movie. What a great time to be alive. These coloring pages, yeah, I actually did these back in high school. There was actually a Pega sister who actually had a coloring book, and I asked if I could, you know, have a few, and she said, yeah, sure, go for it. And, yeah, there's just a bunch of fan art I found on, you know, Google Images. Really wanted to deck out my room. These have been up since 2015. If you remember, I made a certain update video back in the day where these were a lot more visible, but, yeah. And this is my new computer setup. Yes, I actually just set this up recently yesterday. Now, what I did here is I actually found out that I can actually use the laptop that I'm currently using as somewhat of a desktop. This is actually one that my mom is actually loaning to me right now since mine is kind of broken. It's back there somewhere, it's under here, but yeah. But yeah, so as you can see, this is it. As you can see, it's on. You know, I figured out how to use it while it's closed, and you can obviously see it's there, and got a nice keyboard, nice grippy table. My mom actually got it for me just yesterday. She's generous that way. There's my mouse that really resembles Tempest's code. I mean, just look at this little figurine here I got a while back. Yeah. Looks pretty similar. Other than that, I have this external hard drive, which has been very handy to me as of late. You know, I have pretty much everything stored on it. And it's really good because that means I can use this computer. I can just keep my mom's computer as tidy as possible. She did say she's not even using it that much. She did tell me that she really only needed it for classes back in the day, and she doesn't really need it much now. So she told me to pretty much mainly consider it mine for now, but I'm always willing to, you know, give it back to her if she ever needs it, but says it's very unlikely. But yeah, so it's connected through USB. Absolutely love USB. And yeah, there's a VGA cable. It's connected. And yeah, this wallpaper, this guy actually made it for me. Yeah, it's actually a fan wallpaper of me, and it looks very good. It actually looks like I'm actually in Storm FX's, you know, Ponies in Real Life series. Come on, it looks very realistic. It actually looks like I'm there. And it actually looks like I'm actually sized pretty good, since, you know, I'm a pony, and, you know, ponies are, you know, pretty small, so I'm actually pretty reasonably sized. So, and considering that I'm a hybrid of a husky, you know, yeah, of course I'd be a bit small, but yeah, so, yeah, to this guy, you know, thanks a lot. And we go down here, yeah, this, let's just say it's for emergency booty call situations, but let's segue from that. Here's my Paw Patrol Everest plushie that I got sometime last year. It's freaking adorable, and yeah, as some of you may know, Everest is actually one of my most favorite characters of the show. I wish they had a Sweetie plushie, but no, they don't. I can't even find, like, in my internet search, and I can't even find any toys of her either, so that's it. Speaking of which, I do have some Paw Patrol figurines here. Sky, Zuma, and Chase. And right here is my actual collection of Paw Patrol DVDs. Yeah, there's the Mighty Pups I reacted to not too long ago. There's Cars. Yep, I have Cars 1 that I got in my childhood. Cars 2, which, personally, my least favorite. Cars 3, still want to review, but I'm not giving a release date. I have no idea when I'll be finished, or when I'll regain the interest to finish it. It's my copy of the Stormy Road to Canterlot. Back here, behind here is it's my MLP the movie prequel comic. You know, it explains the backstory of pretty much not just Tempest, but the pirates, Capper, and even more lore into the Storm King. But yeah, and here's all my movies. Yeah, so I'm an Alpha and Omega fan. This, Eight Crazy Nights, yes, I actually do want to review it someday. I actually have quite a lot of unpopular opinions about it. The Hot Wheels series, World Race and Acceleracers. I watch these all the time in my childhood, and I still love them to this day. You know, they're definitely a Hot Wheels movie done right. And up here, of course, we have my MLP collection. I do have MLP the movie from the very first generation. I actually got it for my birthday. I haven't watched it yet. A Very Minty Christmas. I want to review this someday. Season 1 to 3. I got these from last year's BronyCon because I didn't have them yet. Equestria Girls, Season 4. Got these all from Amazon. I got Season 7 from Amazon because I heard it just came out last year, so I wanted to get it as soon as possible. And this. I actually have a story about this. I don't think I've ever told it, but I woke up real early to get to my local Walmart where they had all the DVDs and everything because I literally wanted to get it as soon as possible. And I think I might have been the very first guy in all of Ottawa to get the very first copy because holding this while holding the camera is hurting my back, but I'll stand up and give you the story while I just kind of look up these. Fun story, did you know that when I was getting that, I went to Walmart and it wasn't even the shelves yet, you know, they were just opening. So I go to the guy who's like, you know, in charge of the electronics department and everything. I'm like, hey dude, I'm looking for MLP the movie, do you have it? And he's like, oh yeah, it's not out yet, did you want me to go look for it? And he was generous enough to look for all the boxes, and then he got it, and yeah, so I pretty much just got it fresh out of the box before it was even on the shelf. So yeah, that's how dedicated I was. That's how much of a quote-unquote brony I was. But yeah, that was a really good day. Again, you know, it was another great time to be alive in the brony fandom. And speaking of which, I got these recently. Our main 6 girls. Too bad they didn't have Starlight. And this, yeah, I plan on using this for when I go to what could be the last BronyCon. I don't even want to think about it. My Tempest plushie, if you remember this. I was making jokes about it, you know. I love how accurate it looks. It's just a Build-A-Bear plushie, but it's so accurate. Like, I mean, look at it. We got our eyes, you know, okay, her mane looks more like Sakura, but you kind of bend it back. Yeah, and they actually gave her curves, if you see. Like, if you felt it, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I made kind of a joke about that during my kind of vlog, if you'd call it, adventure at BronyCon. They even gave her curves. Twilight. Celestia, yeah, I didn't get this from any BronyCons. I just randomly got this at some kind of anime store. You know, my sister likes anime, so I just found it in the shop. I'm like, yeah, f*** it, why not? Here is just full of all the stuff I got from my very first BronyCon in 2016. This is just full of all the stuff from this year. From that last year's BronyCon. I'm just rambling now. Anything else? Is there anything else I can show you? Yes, there is. We go back here. Turn my flashlight on. Open, you piece of shit. And here's my Cars collection. Yep, all the cars. You know, from my childhood, from the very first movie, all the way to 3. I got a Jackson Storm, Danny Suarez, you know, the guy that says this line.
Name's Danny, bro.
Cruise, and yeah, all of them. A lot of versions of Lightning McQueen, the Dynaco Lightning, the normal Cruiser Mirrors, the Dynaco Cruiser Mirrors. Yeah, I was quite a collector, and I have more of these. I just couldn't find them. Literally recently, I gathered these all up recently from my basement because they were like scattered all over the place, but I've been trying to recollect them. I don't have every single one, but this is kind of the majority of it. But I do hope to find more. It's kind of the same deal with all my Hot Wheels collection. You know, I haven't found all my cars. And speaking of which, here is my wall of childhood Matchbox and Hot Wheels. Yep. You know, these are really more than just, you know, die-cast cars. They're memories of, you know, the times in my life when I used to be happy, you know. Before my mom and dad got a divorce, you know, this was me. This was childhood. You know, I still am to this day. I was definitely a gearhead, or a die-cast head, if you'd call it. But yeah, under the table, behind the monitor. Wow, I can't believe the lighting actually works behind here. I'm actually under a shadow. But oh wait, no, maybe it is working because, yeah. It's very nice sunset through the window right now. Yeah, I have blinders over it because I do everything in here. It's winter outside, sun shining. Sorry if this feels like filler, I'm just in a good mood today. Got some more cars here. These are some newer cars I actually just opened recently. A Mustang and a Skyline and a Dodge Charger. Anyway, so on to the last thing. Is it the last? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. No, actually. Here's a Paw Patrol poster. Yeah, it's out of sight. It's behind the plushies, but yeah. Here's a fan for when it's like summer. There's my speaker set. Oh, and this table, I actually placed it here for a reason because I have my lamp here for a reason more than just nighttime purposes. Sometimes, like when I want to save electricity on the light fixture up here, I turn on the LED light. Yeah. And at night, I use it so that it shines on the keyboard so that I can see it. So, yeah. And best of all, with this light, I actually plan on doing videos in here from now on. And it would be good because this is where the camera angle would be pointing at with my face in the middle. Well, maybe it would be further back, but you see all the MLP stuff. It would be a more fitting atmosphere. But I'm going to put my desktop tripod here, put my camera here, just move the speaker for when the time comes. And I'm going to put my lamp on here because I found that if I have a LED light shining down on me, it's a bit better because it picks up the glare on my glasses a bit less. Like, just look at an example. Like, I'm pointing out the window. Look at the glare. Just look at it. Yeah, that's what happens when you shine a light directly into glasses, but if it's above at this angle, yeah, it's not as bad. But let me put these back on so that I'm not blind. Anyway, so for real this time, here is the last thing. Here's my cabinet where I do all of my gaming or watching a movie, or sometimes I just watch a movie on there, whatever. Here's my PS4 that I got last year. This controller. And here's that PlayStation remote I got for my birthday last year. In here, we have all my controllers. I lost the USB port for this one, the Afterglow one, but I'll find it soon. Here's one that a good friend of mine who I used to work with at Toys R Us gave me. Now for all my games, yeah, in a folder I have Driver Parallel Lines because the copy I got on eBay didn't really have a cover. I got Watch Dogs, episodes of Liberty City because I like to have the complete set and not just individuals, and Gran Turismo 5. Cars the video game. Yeah, I have so much memories from that. That was a video game I played all the time in my childhood. So, that was the first Midnight Club. I got that recently last year for my birthday. Midnight Club 2, a friend of mine actually, no, not really a friend, a nice guy at a gaming club I went to one time, let me have it, so it was really generous of him. Yeah, the third Midnight Club is over here, which personally is my most favorite in the series. Yeah, I got Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, the first Underground, second Underground, Most Wanted, which is, honestly, I know it's a popular opinion, but it is my most favorite Need for Speed in the series. Burnout, I also have a lot of memories with that. ATV Off-Road, Fury, yeah, got a lot of memories from that as well. Yeah, Pets, Cats 2, I remember I used one of the music tracks from that game, because I just like the music in that game. I really want to review that game sometimes, and it's not the best game ever, not by a long shot, but it's an interesting experience. Gran Turismo 4, some Crash Bandicoot games, Tokyo Extreme Racer, that's kind of tedious experience. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 3, I got that recently from a Salvation Army store. It was for a very, very low price. San Andreas, yep, definitely my most favorite in the GTA series. Yeah, there are things to love about 5 and 4, but yeah, personally San Andreas is my most favorite. Yeah, Midnight Club Los Angeles, Driver San Francisco, I like the shifting feature in the game. Undercover, yeah, I've got that recently. I played through it. It is a more polished version of Most Wanted, but I have issues with it. But yeah, I won't drag this video out any longer than it needs. Yeah, Criterion's Hot Pursuit. Yeah. Criterion's Most Wanted. Again, more polished version of Most Wanted, but nothing compared to it. GTA 5 for PS4. Yeah, it has more features, but it's pretty much the same game. Need for Speed Rivals. I did play it a bit. I didn't get a chance to play it more. I do want to play it more. It's a pretty interesting game. I actually watched all the cutscenes for it, and it seems like it has an interesting story. Yes, my DS. I actually do have my DS up here soon, but I used to play Brain Age a lot, Mario Kart, SimCity, and yeah, I had Need for Speed Nitro. Just believe me, it was a miserable experience. There's my slim PS2. Yeah, it's dead, but it's just a piece of memory. I just keep it here. And up here, my other two consoles. There's my fat model PS2. I got for an absolute steal price. Like, get this. I got it with 2 controllers, mind you, for just $80. Yep. I guess either the guys were just really trying to get rid of it or they were just trying to be generous. But yeah, because I did some research and the launch price for the PS2 was $300 with only 1 controller. If I were to get it with another controller, that would have been like an extra $40 or $60. So no, I got it with 2 working controllers with for only $80. So. Yep, and there's the PS3 that I was talking about in this video that, my dad got for me. That revenge stunt I pulled. To this day, I still don't regret it. That scumbag got what he deserved, but I won't bring drama into a video that's supposed to be fun, because this is a fun video. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all the interesting things about my lair, my room, my ship, if you call it, the bridge of a cruise ship. Okay, I'll shut up. But, yeah, tell me what you guys think. I don't know if there would be much to say. I don't know if it's even that interesting, but yeah, until the next video, I don't know what it'll be. I don't know if it'll just be another Chaos Reacts or another video on my videos list that I want to do, but till then, I'll see you guys next time, and have a wonderful day, like I am.